Yo guys, your boy Arnie here, how y'all doing? And as you guys see on the screen, we got two pictures of Chelsea's FIFA 21 ratings. And yeah, as you guys see, they are very disappointing. And in this video, I'm gonna try to react to them. I'm gonna give my opinions on them, yeah. And also, I'm not buying FIFA 21, so it doesn't really affect me, but you know, it just pisses me off because our own players got, you know, disrespected and they're very underrated in the game, which basically represents, you know, a lot of people play this game, they get like the wrong impressions from these players, you know. They're like, oh, this player must be good or bad because this is his rating, you know. So yeah, we're gonna start with Angola Conte, and I believe he got downgraded by 1 from 89 to 88, and I can't see why they downgraded him, you know. He was injured most of the season, and whenever he played, he wasn't really, you know, he wasn't the Kanta that we know, you know, but obviously he still got it. And I think -1 is pretty fair. Conte was usually good in the games that played this season, but you know, he had some average performances, but it's okay. I mean, he's been overplayed like for how many seasons, and injuries are gonna eventually catch up to him, but you know, -1, it's okay. Next up, we got Thiago Silva, and I think either he was 87 or 86 and he got downgraded, and I think 85 is too low for him. For a defender of his quality, 85 is just too low, so I think 86 would have been fair, 87. And EA is like, oh, whenever you are like old, or you're like hit your 30s, apparently you lose quality, which it can be true to a certain extent, but we are in 2020, and the physical therapy, you know, athletes are just way better from the, you know, the past decades and stuff, and they are way more disciplined, and they are way more organized with their diet and stuff, and they take care of themselves, so it's easier for them to stay in shape. So yeah, I think Thiago Silva definitely needs to be 86, but you know, it's EA, they just do dumb stuff. Next up, we got Teemo Werner, and the guy got downgraded from 86 to 85, and he was arguably a top 3 striker in Europe, and it's just stupid from EA. Like, why did you downgrade Werner? It just doesn't make sense. The only reason I can see why they downgraded him is that they are expecting him to get a lot of, like, you know, special cards, so they kind of like moved his card, like downgraded him, so like when he gets special cards, he's not gonna get like crazy boosts by the end of the year. So I think they're expecting him for like they want him to, like, you know, perform, so he gets informs and potentially sell packs. That's their goal. Same thing with Havertz. 85 is just too low for him. I would give him 86, and I think they are going with the same reason for him. They're expecting him, you know, to perform well, so, and he gets team of the season, informs more and more and more. And Ziyech is just disrespected, man. 85. Henderson is higher than him. I mean, in what? I know they don't play in the same position, but come on, man. Henderson is 86. Ziyech is 85. Like, come on, what the heck? He has to be 87. He's like one of the best attacking midfielders in the world, and he's 85. It's just stupid. Next up, we got Azpilicueta, Captain Aspi, and he's 84. I believe he kept the same rating. I would give him 84 too. In the beginning of the season, he was kind of struggling, but after the restart, he was very good. So I would keep 84 for him, you know. Next up, we got Georginio, and I think he kept his rating too. He was very good with Kovacic in the beginning of the season, but as the season went on, he was kind of struggling too. So I think keeping him at 83 is okay. And yeah, next up after Georginio, we got Mateo Kovacic, and he has an 83 card. And in what world? Again, I'm gonna compare Henderson to Kovacic. Henderson is 86, Kovacic is 83. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. So Kovacic at least has to be 85. I mean, if Henderson is 86, Kovacic has to be at the same rating. And also, I don't believe Henderson should be 86. He should be lower, 84 or 85 max. So that's why I feel like Kovacic should be 85 too. Next up, we got Captain America, Christian Pulisic, and again, he's disrespected just like the other players. 81 with a non-rare card. A non-rare for Christian Pulisic. It's just disrespectful. It's just disrespectful. So they had to give him at least an 82 or an 83 with a rare card, obviously. What the heck is a non-rare for? Like, is it like just like an average player? You give him a non-rare card. And it's just stupid. He has to definitely get an 83. And for the next player, we got Marcos Alonso, and Alonso had a very up and down season, but I would probably downgrade him. I think 81 is a little bit too high for him. I would give him an 80. I think I feel like he's not even that dangerous as a wingback too. He kind of lost his pace too. He was never fast, but the few yards of pace he had, he kind of lost them too. So he's just getting worse and worse, and I hope Antonio Conte just gets him. No hate, obviously, against Marcos Alonso, a great guy. He won the title for us, with Conte in the 16-17 season, but he's just not the left back we need. And obviously after we signed Chilwell, we just don't need him. After Marcos Alonso, we got Antonio Rudiger, and deservedly so a downgrade, and I think 81 is fair for him. He obviously got a non-rare that's disrespectful too. Definitely deserves a rare card, and I just don't understand they go with this non-rare stuff. I just don't get it. And yeah, 81, I think it's okay for him. Next up, we got Ben Chile, and Chilwell has an 81 rated card, and I think Mendy has an 81 rated card, and it's just stupid. If Mendy has an 81 rated card, then Ben Chilwell definitely has to have an 82 rated or 83 rated, because that's a little bit too low for him. I mean, Mendy has been shocking this season, and he has the same rating as Chilwell. Doesn't make sense. So I would give Chilwell a high rating to an 82. Next up, this is one of the ratings that pissed me off the most. Kurt Zuma 80. I mean, this guy's like one of the most underrated defenders in the league. Like, what does he have to do to get like a good rating? Either he gets stupid cars, they give him low pace. There is this interview on YouTube. They asked Zuma, they're like, who is faster, you or Pogba? And he says, I'm faster than Pogba comfortably. He was confident. And then they said they gave 67 pace to Zuma, but they gave 70 something for Pogba, which doesn't make sense. Obviously, they don't really check about the real stuff going on in football, but they just check about their imaginary. I don't know how they calculate the stats and the ratings. It's just dumb. So Zuma at least deserves to be higher than Rudiger for sure. 82 or 83 would be sure. I mean, I'm probably sure Lindelof is going to be like 81, 82, somewhere in that region. And Zuma has to be at least 82 or 83. He has to be higher than Lindelof. So yeah. Next up, we got Mason Mount, and 80. I think 81 would have been fair. They gave him such a low defending, like 48 defending. That's just disrespectful. They have to at least give him like mid-60s defending. The guy presses hard, and he can play deeper too. So 60 something, probably 64, 65 is going to be a good defending rating for him. That's just too low. Next up, we got Olivia Giroux, and they disrespected him again, gave him a non-rare card. I mean, I don't know, they have a problem with Chelsea Football Club. EA is just stupid, so I don't know. Giroud deserves at least an 81 or 82 rated card with better pace, better shooting, better physicality, better passing. Everything should be better, but apparently he probably got older, so yeah, his quality dropped too. EA logic. Next up, we got Andreas Christensen, and a 79 rated card. I think he was 80 from the last year. He got downgraded. I would say 80 would have been fair. I know he wasn't the best center back this season, but I think just keep him at if Rudiger is 81, that in my opinion at least Christensen should be 82. So And then after that, we got Ross Barkley, and the guy is he wasn't super good this season. He was just average. He had like the 2 good games against Everton and Liverpool, and that was it. And 78 I guess is fair for him, and non-rare. I don't know. I mean, we're probably gonna sell Ross Barkley. I don't think we're gonna keep him. And yeah, and the final guy, Reuben Loftus-Cheek, the guy that I'm hoping, I just hope that he's not gonna get injured this season, so he can prove the people who think like he's just an average player, overrated Chelsea academy player. You know, I truly believe this guy especially just needs to get his confidence back and not get injured. That's all he needs. And they gave him a 78 rated. And I just, if Lingard is 80 or something like that, like there's a lot of midfielders who are got high ratings, but they are nowhere near as good as Loftus-Cheek. In my opinion, Loftus-Cheek should be at least 80. I understand he's injured, he doesn't get a lot of game time, but 80 for his qualities when he's fit is fair. And of course, as you guys see, these are all the players we had here, but I'm pretty sure later on when the demo comes out, we might see Chelsea there, and we might see the, you know, the other lower rated players, maybe Hudson-Odoi, Tammy. I mean, yeah, we haven't seen Tammy. I mean, he's probably 78 rated too. I'm not surprised. Ings scored like 22 goals or 23 goals last season. They gave him a 79 rated or 78 rated card, which is dumb. I just don't get it. So Tammy's probably 77, 78. I wouldn't be surprised. And we also got a Reece James, so it's probably like a 76 or 77 rated card. We got Fikayo Tomori. He wasn't here. Who else is here? Kepa. I mean, I didn't see Kepa. He's gonna have a shocking rating probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Probably like mid 70s, like 77 or maybe 76. Yeah, I mean, who else is here? Gilmore. Gilmore. We had like one more youngster. What's his name? We have to see Conor Gallagher. Obviously, we're waiting to see if he's gonna go on loan. He's gonna go on loan, but we are not sure what team. We got Malangsar. We don't know his rating. He's still a Chelsea player for now because he is supposed to go on loan, but we don't know his club too. And yeah, that's really it. That was the ratings. Comment down your thoughts about the ratings. You know, I know a lot of Chelsea fans are pissed about the ratings. I'm pissed about the ratings, but at the end of the day, I'm not buying the game, so I don't care. But you guys, if you are buying the game, just comment your thoughts about this ratings, and you know, let's criticize EA for their stupid measurements for the players' ratings and their attributes, which don't make sense at all. And yeah, make sure to subscribe, drop a like, comment, and yeah, join the Blues Empire. Let's make it bigger, you know. See you later. Bye bye.